Breaking news, Sean P. Diddy Combs has been arrested and indicted on federal charges. The disgraced music icon has faced startling allegations for...
All right, we are getting some breaking news right now. ABC News has just confirmed that Sean Diddy Combs was arrested tonight in New York City.
Breaking news tonight, Sean Diddy Combs has been arrested in a Manhattan hotel this evening after a grand jury indicted the music mogul.
So what had happened was Diddy been doing dirt for years and he probably thought he was slick enough to keep skating by, right? Nah man, the feds have been building a case on him quietly. They didn't just roll up one day because they were bored. They've been watching his moves, collecting info, and talking to people in his inner circle. This whole thing about Diddy being arrested ties into some serious sex trafficking and racketeering charges.
They were saying the feds are so deep and involved in this that Diddy just might be called up on that Tupac shit once they go through the money trail. Once they go through the money trail and find out why certain people was given certain positions, that it may be a problem. Because they're gonna look at all that. Anything they can bring up, they're gonna bring it up.
Wow. So you think it's possible that they might pit Pac murder on Diddy?
Yeah. That's why that tape of Cassie was released. So anybody who was willing to try to help him, anybody was trying to say that he ain't capable of doing this and he ain't capable of doing that, they got it right there on videotape.
A sneaky operation, no more C. Diddy had this whole man of the people persona, throwing lavish parties, staying in the limelight, and keeping the celebrity life on lock. He thought his money and influence could keep the heat off him, but in the background it's alleged he was out here running a whole human trafficking ring, and not on some small time corner of the block stuff. We talking about high-end VIP level exploitation. It's said that women were being coerced, drugged, and forced into these twisted situations that most people wouldn't even imagine. Diddy was allegedly using his connections and power to control these women like puppets, and not for no bougie fashion shows or music videos, but for some sick, nasty behavior. Now the feds don't come for you unless they got something real solid, and apparently they've been digging into his personal affairs. It ain't like they just heard a couple of rumors and pulled up. Nah, they got 14 pages of straight up evidence against him. Witnesses, testimony, phone records, money trails, you name it, they got it. And what's worse is some of the people in Diddy's circle started talking. You know how it goes when the block gets hot. Folks ain't loyal when it's time to face a prison cell.
Response to the hammer, or it coming down on Diddy, Sean Combs, the Diddy, Puff Daddy, all the monikers he has, it's come down on him. Jaguar, it's been 304 days since Cassie's lawsuit hit the internet. 304 days that we brought you in and you start speaking on what's to come, and you said it. They could go back and watch it and see that you mentioned, oh, it's coming down. Give it 2 months, give it 3, actually give it about 9 months. Look, we're looking around September is what you said. Everyone would ask, how do you know? How did she know? How did she know? And now we have you here with what you said come to pass.
Again,
what are your thoughts, please?
On my perp walk, I'm feeling like Lil Wayne right now. I feel like I'm getting cheated. I want the perp walk. I want the twisty ties. I want him on the ground. I want people putting his head into the car. I want that. That's what they did to the kids.
Yeah, there's never been an image of Diddy in handcuffs.
No, we need that. We need that. I need that perp walk. So as I keep reaching out to victims, I can let them know it's safe to come outside.
So let me ask you, Jag. Diddy was, and we're gonna go through this whole thing real quick.
Jaguar warned y'all. That's what they saying on the associate. They got like 13,000 people or so over there now.
Yeah.
And they was watching me on TikTok. They was telling me in the chat, "Don't cry, Jag."
Wow.
How is the Associated Press commentating on what I'm doing in my TikTok.
No, listen. I was on academics page, and everyone's typing in Jaguar Wright was right. He's trying to say, hey, listen, I hear y'all, but they're letting him know. Go back and listen to Jaguar Wright. Now you have to go watch everything she said.
Yeah, on the blue couch.
Can you give me your thoughts when Diddy comes to New York? He's seen walking the streets of New York with his son right before the feds. They were supposed to arrest him today, but they chose to do it last night.
Well, yeah, because they probably felt like he was getting itchy. And he might have been trying something. I mean, he did what all of the good fellas do. When they know that they get ready to go to jail, they come home, they have dinner with everybody, they go to their favorite places,
Man.
That last good.
Trafficking allegations. So what exactly did Diddy do? Well, the allegations say he was trafficking women not just around the US, but even overseas. He was reportedly pulling strings behind the scenes, using his influence to make these women feel like they had no way out, forcing them into degrading situations that took a major toll on their mental and physical health. He wasn't just hosting fancy parties, he was allegedly setting up scenarios where women were being used like property, and people in his circle were either too scared or too deep in the game to speak out. Racketeering, Diddy playing mob boss. Then on top of all that trafficking dirt, they hit him with racketeering charges. Now, racketeering ain't no joke. It means Diddy was allegedly operating like a full-blown crime boss. The feds think he had a network of folks helping him out, from security to business associates, all doing his dirty work. He thought he was untouchable, that his empire was too solid to crumble. Well, guess what? The bigger you are, the harder you fall, and it looks like the bad boy empire might be collapsing for good. Why he thought he could get away with it? Diddy probably thought he was too powerful to ever get caught up. For years, he's been out here acting like he runs the world, right? Between his music empire, fashion line, Kirok deal, and everything else, dude really thought he could keep on running these streets forever. But the thing is, the feds been playing the long game with him. They ain't come for Diddy lightly. Nah, they've been watching him for years, letting him dig his own grave deeper and deeper. The fall of a mogul. What's wild about all of this is how Diddy's empire might be about to collapse like a house of cards. Every endorsement, every partnership, all those connections he had in the music and business world, they're gone. People don't want to be associated with that kind of dirty laundry. He was out here moving like he was invincible. But the second the feds got involved, everyone started acting like they didn't know him. His reputation tarnished, his business deals frozen, his legacy in the gutter.